want to warm the body up a little bit, so just move it around, shake it out. You've probably been moving a bit already because it's almost midday, but we're just going to give the body a little shake here. And then come to mountain pose. So we spend our time with the feet grounded, right? Feeling all four corners of the feet. The four corners of the feet are the big toe mounds, the outer edge of the heel, the inner edge of the heel, and the little toe mounds. Now we lift the toes, spread them out, and bring them down. So the feet are big, the energy comes up into the legs are strong, and we line up hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and we turn our palms forward to make more space in the heart. Inhale and exhale. So we're breathing through the nose and mostly exhaling through the nose, but sometimes you just want to let go. You might breathe out through the mouth. That's perfectly fine. And we're letting the breath smooth out, starting to feel it move through the body, starting to deepen it so that it travels all the way to the tips of the fingers, the tips of the toes, and the crown of the head. And now we'll add some arms to go even deeper, but we're keeping the feet grounded, we're keeping the legs strong. Exhale, and then as you inhale, draw your arms up. And then turn your palms out, and as you exhale, think about continuing to lengthen the spine. Press up through the crown of the head. Inhale, energy. Exhale, press up through the crown of the head. And we'll do that one more time. And exhale. That's the most important building block of the whole yoga practice, is the breath. Let's take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance. Let the knees and hips bend. Let the arms move. Get those legs a little warmed up as we start our spinal series here. So we're going to be doing cats and cows. We're going to take the arms long today. Inhale, and as you exhale with soft knees and hips, round forward, let your fingertips touch. Now bring your arms up and back as you open up and come forward, fingertips touch. This is cat. When you bring your arms back and open up, that's the cow. Take it forward, cat. Open up, cow. So we're equalizing the spine here. We're also moving the shoulders, opening the heart. And the next time you're forward with your fingertips touching, just press your palms together, straighten your legs, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, now we're going to start a little tilting for the body. So go ahead and take your left hand down by your side, right arm up by your ear. The feet are still staying grounded as you tilt to the left. Right arm down, left arm up, tilt to the right. And we're going to switch. Yeah, keeping the feet grounded, you'll start to feel a nice stretch in the side body here. Exhale as you tilt, and exhale. So you might feel the side body start to open up and going a little bit deeper. And the next time we're tilted over to the left, we're going to stay here. Ground through that right foot. Make sure the right leg isn't trying to come up. And draw your left arm parallel to the earth here. Now press your left fingertips away from you and take your right shoulder back. Look up. Come center and leave your arms long. Your core will help you move up. There you go. Right arm down, over to the right. Pressing through the left foot, float the right arm up. Press the right fingertips away. Take the left shoulder back, open. Inhale, center, and exhale. We're going to give those shoulders a little break here. Gently down and up, letting the knees and hips bend. So we took the spine forward and back and side to side. Now we're going to give it a nice little twist. So take your feet about 2 to 3 feet apart. Okay, if you're standing on a mat, it would be mat width distance. And we're going to circle the arms around the body. Just twisting gently side to side. The lower body might do some movement with us. That's great here. Side to side. And then start to let your arms come away from the body and go a little higher till you get shoulder height. Yep, and maybe a little higher than shoulders. And coming back to shoulder height. So we're getting the spine to twist side to side. And then we're going to start to wrap the hands around the body one more time. Now the next time your left arm is in front and your right arm is behind, turn your toes to the right, your right foot to the right, bend your right knee a little bit, and just bow any amount over your right leg, whatever feels good to you. And then come on up, sweep the arms around, your right arm's in front, your left toes go to the left, knee bends, and just fold, yeah. And then come on up and gently heel toe your feet together. We're going to find mountain pose, a nice equal standing here, and just feel how things are going with the body. All right, let's shake things out. We're going to come to the chair now and do some core work. So for core work, and in general, when we come to the chair, we want to be sitting toward the edge with the feet flat. Okay, if the feet didn't reach here, we could put them on books or blocks. Okay, feet are grounded, spine is long, you're at the edge of your chair here, not falling off edge, but edge. We're going to work the core, so the spine is going to stay long. Now bring your right hand to your left shoulder, your left hand to your right, and with a long spine, slowly tilt forward. Feel your core engage. It will keep you from plopping down, right? So feel it engage. And then slowly come back up. Take your arms out. Now we start with the left hand under, right arm over. So it just is the opposite with the arms. Take it forward. And up. All right, so now we're going to have fun with this. Take the arms out, right hand, left hand, tilt forward. Catch yourself here, extend your arms. Left hand, right hand, sit up. Take it forward, catch yourself, extend your arms. Can you feel your core working harder when you extend your arms? Right hand, left hand, and sit up. Now we're going to open the arms as we tilt forward and catch ourselves. So open. And left hand goes first, come up. Open. Right hand goes first, come up. Open. Left hand goes first, come up. Open. Right hand goes first, come up, open. Now stay here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to cross the arms. We're not going to worry about which arm is in front. We're just going to cross and open, keeping the spine long, core engaged, cross and open as you come up. Woo! And shake it out. All right. So that was just a mini wake up for the core. We're going to be doing more with that. We're going to move to the obliques now. So take your hands and face them down, your palms face down, your fingertips are heading toward each other. You're sitting up tall in your chair. Your hips are not going to move here. You're going to twist to the right with the elbows and come center. Now twist to the right and extend your arms. Bring the hands back and come center. Okay, we're going to twist to the left. Yep. And come center. Yeah, we'll get to that. Twist to the left, extend the arms. And come center. Now we're just going to continuously extend the arms. So twist right as you extend and in. Twist left as you extend and in. Twist right as you extend. Are you feeling any work going on here? And in. Twist left as you extend and in. All right, we're going to twist right, extend, and stay here. And from here, draw the fingertips in and out. In and out. This is 3 and out and 4 and out and come center. Same thing to the left. Long spine, twist left, out and in and 2 and in and 3. Last time. And come center. Woo, lift your arms up, shake them out. Oh, let them go. Let those knees go. That was a lot for the shoulders too, but are you feeling your core? Okay, we're going to do more core work, don't worry, okay? But right now what we're going to do is warm up those hips. So let's sit up nice and tall, okay? You can always hold onto your chair, but you don't need to. Point your fingertips down. We're going to make rainbows with the leg. So take your right foot to the ball of the foot, your heel lifts. Now lift your knee and take that leg out to the right and back to center. Notice if the body starts to twist with you, try and keep the body straight. Better to go less to the side with the right leg than to take the body with you because we want the hip to move. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it in. Shake out those knees for a moment. Sit up nice and tall. Rainbows on the left. So we're taking the leg up in a nice arc. That's why it's called a rainbow. And in. Arc. And in. And 3. And 4. 5. And 6. 7. Good. And 8. Good. And shake those legs out. Let's take the legs long in front, put the hands on the thighs with a long spine. So here your toes, can you see my toes pointing down? You could take your heels up, but try and point them down if possible right now. And just gently start to walk your hands down your legs and see where your body tells you you've gone far enough. This is your forward fold right now. And walk your hands back up your legs. So you found that point. Now let's flow into that point. So the arms lift, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the same place that you stopped last time. Forward fold. Inhale the arms up, nice sweep them up. And one more time, bring them down, forward fold. And bring them up. Turn your palms out. Lengthen your spine as you exhale. Bring your feet under you and shake it out. Okay, we're going to take the legs wide now. We're still at the edge of the chair. Bring your hands to your thighs here. Okay, and we're starting to feel those inner thighs. Take your right shoulder towards your left knee. You're getting a nice stretch all along the spine here. And press your right leg a little away so you open that adductor. Come on up. Take your left shoulder to the right. Press that left leg a little bit away. Keep your spine long and up. How does this feel? Okay, let's go again. And up and to the other side. And up. All right, so now heel toe your feet together. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a little balance pose here. We'll do it seated and then we'll do it standing. So sit up nice and tall. We've been working on this. It's sun and moon. I'm going to go sideways. You stay where you are so you can see what I'm doing here. Now with a nice long spine, just raise your right knee. Notice how my ankle is still under my knee here. Raise your right knee. The hips are still grounded. Bring it down. Raise your left knee. Your core is working here too, isn't it? Not just, yeah, that's so important in your balance. Now we're going to raise the right knee and the left arm. So we're balanced on the hips here. And sit it down, take it down. And left knee and right arm. And take it down. And here's something we'll do seated that we may not want to do standing. We're going to twist into this balance. So take your right knee and your left arm up. Inhale. Take your right arm up. And as you exhale, open your arms and twist to the right. Yep. Good. Now come back to center with the arms and bring the leg down. Bring your arms down. Same thing. We're going to go left knee, right arm. Left arm up. Open your arms and twist to the left. Come center and up. All right, so that's challenging to twist when you're balancing. We may or may not want to try that standing, but we're going to stand up now and come into the sun and moon balance. All right, so yeah. Do you have your right hand on the chair right now? Right hand, okay. Okay, so the feet are hip width distance. A steady gaze is very important, especially when we're standing for balance. So find a spot that isn't moving. You can have your right hand gently touching the chair, but we're not leaning on it for support. Okay? And take your right heel up. Now you might have to adjust your left leg to be super strong standing on it and start to let the knee float up as much or as little as you want. You can also just keep your toes grounded and then take your left arm up. Same thing we were just doing seated, but now we're trying to do it standing on one leg. If you feel comfortable, just float your right hand away from the chair. It's there for you if you need it, and release. Did that feel okay? Let's do that again. We're going to take the right knee and the left arm up all at once. Here we go. Float up. Maybe it feels a little better the second time. Maybe that right arm will come off. Yeah. And release. All right, let's switch to the other side. Left hand gently touching the chair, or not. You might feel like you don't even need it at this point. That's fine. Left heel up, left knee up, right arm. Maybe one side feels a little more stable than the other. For me, that always happens. Yep, float your arm and release. And now we're going to come into it all at once. Knee and arm. And maybe float the other arm. And release. All right, let's shake it out. We're going to stretch the spine a bit, so turn your chair this way, put your hands on the back of the chair, and walk back to a long spine. Your hips over your ankles here. Hips are over the ankles, and the spine is long. So this is like a very high downward facing dog. We're getting a nice spinal stretch from this. All right, and now let's walk toward the chair, a couple of steps. Bend your knees, okay? So we're coming into chair position here. We're going to set the hips back, see if we can wiggle the toes, and then release one hand from the chair and the other hand from the chair. Yeah, we're in chair pose. Now bring your hands back to the chair, stand up, take your arms by your side. If that felt okay, move away from the chair, arms by your side, hips back, weight is in the heels, arms come up shoulder height. We're building a lot of strength in the legs here, stand tall. Let's go back into chair. And stand tall. And one more time, chair. Good, and stand tall, shake it out. All right, how did that spinal stretch feel? Okay, let's do that again then. Put your hands on the chair and stretch. All right, let's walk a little closer. Come up for a moment and come back into mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to take the legs wide, so quite wide, as though we were going into warrior two. Okay, we talk about this, right? If you take your arms out, your ankle will be under your wrist or close to it. Okay, you might have to adjust your chair a bit. We're going to, I'm a little too close, I have to walk back. Wide-legged spinal stretch. Keep your hips over your ankles here. So it may take a little adjusting. All right, and then we're going to slowly come up, start to heel toe the feet together. Walk a little closer to the chair and stand up and shake it out. Okay, let's do our warrior two. You can have the chair nearby or you can get it out of your way. Okay, let's take the legs wide again. Toes to the right. Your back foot, the heel lifts, comes down at an angle, and your left foot is very grounded. It helps to press the outer edge of the left foot into the mat. Now bend your right knee so that it's directly over your ankle and going through the center of your right foot. And when you look down to see that that's happening, your shoulders get out of place. So bring the shoulders up over the hips and then take the arms out from the shoulders. Yes, take your gaze past your right fingertips. Okay, so we start to feel how the lower body is deeply grounded and the upper body can start to feel light. Now we're going to move in and out of our warrior two. So straighten your right leg, bring your hands to your heart and look forward and open. Straighten your right leg and open. Straighten and open, and here we hold. So that happens a lot in warrior two. We're holding, we're calming the mind and just focusing as we gaze past the right fingertips. Now bring your hands to your heart and turn your toes forward. So we're in that nice wide legs here, and we're going to slowly, with a long spine, folding over the hip creases, come into fold. You could stop with your head higher than your heart. You might go halfway. You might go lower, wherever you are. You're in your forward fold here. Take a couple of breaths. And then slowly start to come up. Bring your fingertips up toward the sky as you inhale. Exhale, lengthen your spine as you bring your hands down. And heel toe your feet. Shake the legs out. We'll give them a little break, and then we're moving into warrior two on the left. So we're going back to wide. Left toes forward. Right heel lifts. Right foot at an angle. The outer edge of the right foot is grounding into the earth. The left foot is grounded. The left knee bends. It's over the ankle and going through the center of your foot. Now your shoulders come back over the hips. Arms out from the shoulders. You're in Warrior Two. Gaze past your left fingertips. And we'll start to move. So straighten your left leg, bring your hands and gaze to center. Open back, Warrior Two to the left. Bring it in to center. Open up, Warrior Two to the left. One last time, bring it center and take it open to the left. We're staying here, calmly gazing past the left fingertips. So that's like warming up our Warrior Two, right? We come in and out, we're moving, and now we can just stay here, feeling the lower body super grounded, the upper body super light. And now take your hands to your heart, turn all 10 toes forward, and come into whatever forward fold you want. You can release your hands from your heart. Put your hands on your thighs or let them slide down your legs as you gradually go a little lower. However you want to do this. And then we slowly roll up from the hands up the legs. Bring your hands back to your heart. Inhale your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms down by your side. And once again, we heel toe, shake things out. All right, how are you feeling? Think feeling good? All right, let's do a couple of fun things called five-pointed star to moonflower, and then we'll do some sunflower as well. So you're gonna take your legs not quite as wide as they just were, but at least 3 feet apart, okay? And turn your toes out. The toes are out at an angle here, okay? You can put your hands on your hips or just let your arms stay down by your side. As we plie down, notice the booty's not going back. We're going straight down and the knees are going over the toes. The feet are grounded here. Knees over toes. Now we're going to take the arms up and we look like a 5-pointed star, right? We're going to bend the elbows and the knees and come into moonflower. 5-pointed star, moonflower. Yep, 5-pointed star, moonflower, 5-pointed star, moonflower, and back to 5-pointed star. So now we're going to do a sunflower. We're going to bend the knees, take the arms down, cross the right arm in front of the left, as low as you want or as high as you want, and then bring the arms back up to 5-pointed star. This time the left arm goes in front as the knees come out. And reach up. And that's all we're doing. Right arm, left arm. We're switching arms as we go. Five-pointed star to sunflower. So we started with the right arm in front. The next time your left arm is in front, you should be even. So just come back up to standing, bring your hands down, and heel toe. Step it out, shake things out, okay? Take a little scan of your body from head to toe. See if anything feels like it wants to wiggle. We'll be coming back to seated, so Get any kind of standing wiggles out that the body is asking for. And then we're going to not just plop into the chair, we're going to descend into the chair. Remember how we just did this to strengthen the legs? We're going to use that strength. So come to your chair. Your feet are going to be about 6 or 8 inches away from the chair. You want your butt to land in the chair, right? Let's start to take it back, take it back, take it back. Go as low as you can. Hips in the chair, yep. All right, so now you found out exactly where your chair belongs, right? This is a recommended exercise for everybody to do to strengthen the legs. It's called the sit to stand, okay? It's not purely yoga, but we're going to do it because for yoga we need our legs to be strong, okay? So we're going to have hands by the side, or sometimes I like to do it with my arms crossed. Let's try it with arms crossed today. Lean slightly forward. You're kind of at the edge of your chair, right? About halfway back. Are you good? Your feet are grounded? Here we go. We're going to lean forward and stand. And sit. And stand. And sit. And stand. Can you feel your legs? And sit. And stand. And sit. One more. Stand. Press through those feet. And sit. Woo! Shake it out. So typically you would do that for 30 seconds. Okay? And that is a great thing to do every day, because what is more important to us than being able to stand up when we want to, right? Okay, so let's shake the legs out, shake the arms out, connect with the body, see how things are feeling, okay? So we're going to do a little more side to side and some twisting. This time when we go side to side, we're going to start with the arms straight up. From here, and the hips are grounded, with your arms long like this, it puts way more work in your core. So let's tilt to the left. You gotta stop yourself from falling over, right? And up, woo. And tilt to the right. And up. If this were starting to bother your shoulders, you would just bend your elbows. Tilt and up. And tilt. And up. All right, let's tilt over to the left now. Stay here. Extend those arms as long as possible. And sit up. Tilt to the right. Stay here. Extend those arms as long as possible. And sit up. And we're just going to float down. Just let it go. And then float up. And float down again. All right, now you can just leave your hands gently on your legs. Let your head fold forward so you're getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. And then roll your hands up your legs as you come back to seated with a long spine. Inhale and exhale. We're going to turn the head side to side slowly. And then when you feel even, just come back to center, sit up nice and tall, inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down by your side. We're going to lift the right leg and let's extend it a bit, okay? And then we're going to build flexibility in the ankle, point and flex. Circle the ankle, one direction, and the other. And release. Extend the left leg, point and flex. So the lower parts of the extremities, right, all work very hard, and sometimes we don't give them much attention. So we're doing that now. Circle your ankle one direction and the other, and bring your foot down. Okay, now keep your feet grounded and just raise your right heel and bring it down. Raise your left heel and bring it down. So we're just building a little mobility in the feet as we move right to left, keeping the toes on the mat. And now we're going to put some work in the shin, okay? So we're going to extend the right leg, keep the left leg where it is, and start to draw the toes toward your face. Tap the toes down, there's that ankle, draw the toes toward your face. Tap and up. All right, bring the right leg in, extend the left leg. Toes down, toes toward your face. Down and up. Down and up. One more time. Down and up. And bring the feet in. Take your feet a little wider than hip width distance and let your knees just rock open and closed. So we're releasing the hips a little more here. Inhale and exhale. All right. The fingers, the hands, are very important in posture. So bring your feet back under you. We're going to stretch the arms long and extend through the fingers and close them up. Extend and bring them in. Extend and bring them in. Extend and bring them in, and then rotate the wrists and rotate the other direction. And bring the hands down. Okay, we're going to loosen up the hips a little more before we conclude our practice. All right, so take your hands under your right thigh, lift the right knee. Now just keep your right hand under your thigh. You can put your left hand down and take the right leg out and back. Okay, now if possible, cross one leg over the other. If not, cross at the ankles. It'll be the same thing. Take your left hand outside of your right leg and start to draw your legs to the left as you twist your body to the right. And turn your gaze towards your right shoulder. Now, as you come back through center, if your legs are crossed like this, yeah, take your ankle across your thigh. Make sure your right foot is flexed. Put your hands on your shin here, and with a long spine, just start to lean forward and notice what your hip does. How is your hip taking to this? All right, and we're going to sit up, release the right leg, shake it out, lift up the left leg, keep your left hand under your thigh here, right hand by your side, and we're letting the leg. So just like in the beginning, we didn't want the upper body to move, right? We still don't want it to move. We want the hips to do the work here. All right, now come back to center. Cross at the thighs or the ankles. Take your right hand out to the outside of your left leg. Take your legs over to the right and twist your body to the left. Take your gaze toward your left shoulder. All right, now we come back to center. Take the ankle across the thigh. If this is not a good position for you, then you can have your legs lower here. Hold on to your shin And lean forward. Oh, feel that hip release. Why are we spending so long here? Because it takes the hip a while to release. So, all right, bring it up. Bring your foot down. Let those knees gently open and close. We're going to take a nice little forward fold here. So wherever you want to go with this, arms up, fold from the hips. You could stop with your hands on your thighs. You could have your hands on your shins. You could be lower. And this time we're going to walk the hands up the legs. Bring the feet back underneath. Sit up nice and tall and take a nice little scan of the body here. Just tap into how things are feeling. And if something is saying, oh, I just need to wiggle and shake before we move into final relaxation, give it a chance to do that. And then as you're ready, just sit back in your chair. Okay, and you can have your palms on your thighs, palms face up. Your feet are just a comfortable distance apart. Now there's no effort, okay? It's just absorbing the benefits of the practice that you just did. So take a nice inhale through the nose. Exhale, defocus or gently close your eyes. And move into our most important pose, final relaxation. Just trying to be in a state of being, not doing. And thoughts will probably come in. Just let them float away on a cloud. You can get back to them later. And just be in your final relaxation. So slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Gently invite movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And take a nice breath, inhaling up. Exhaling, sit up a little taller as you bring your hands down. Hands to your heart as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.